So what is the future of this technology? What do you see as sort of the next step or the next, how this is going to evolve?
Well, I think we're going to continue to bring the technology to, again, a number of markets where security screening isn't done because the traditional tools don't work, or where we can enhance it. And schools is a great example of that. But of course, lighter, smaller, cheaper is of course what we want. Listen, there's nothing that says that this type of technology can't be used on a residential level. We put cameras on our doorknobs now.
Right.
Why can't we have detection systems that warn somebody if someone's approaching their house with a weapon?
Sure. It makes perfect sense, especially if the cost is down.
That's the level on which we're thinking here at Metrosens.
Yeah, and this thing only weighs 20 pounds. You can put it anywhere. You probably want to bolt it down so nobody steals it on you. But
exactly.
But I mean, building that into, I could even see going, towards, the next generation of smart homes where everything is being built in now with internet access and all the smart appliances and everything. Something like this makes it even a logical next step as well, where you can put one of these things, at the front door, the back door, and somewhere maybe in the main part of the house. I mean, what is and there's a question for you. What is the range of like a single one of these units? Like what area could it cover? Could it cover a typical home, like 2,000 square feet, or?
These are point sensors, so the detection is happening within a 5-foot radius, typically, of the system.
Okay, so the door is good.
But the door is good. But even more important than that, I can put it farther down the sidewalk or farther down the driveway. It doesn't have to be at the front door. It can be, but it can. But with our technology, it can be anywhere. I can put it anywhere. I can stick it in a bunch of trees and detect cars as they're coming down the driveway, and do all sorts of types of things like that.
That's really neat, because it does say it could be put behind concrete or drywall or cinder block or metal studs, and it'll still work.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
That's a heck of a product.
So it has to be hidden so that people don't know that this detection's there, right?
Well, it could be.
Well, it can be. It doesn't have to be, and some people like it as a deterrent, but most people like our system because of the form factor. It can be easily blended into what's around. It's not this imposing portal or a guard who's holding a wand. It can be built into, the facades and office buildings and things like that, and used to screen people again, either in an overt fashion or a covert fashion, so they don't know that they're being screened.
So what do people think of your technology? Let's find out. So we think it's cool, and I'm sure you do. What do the customers think? What do the people that are experiencing it think when they start to use this?
Our customers love our technology, and the analogy that I use is I once heard someone say it's only a problem if you have a solution. So we provide solutions to a lot of problems that facilities like behavioral health facilities or correctional facilities have, but didn't have an answer for. So they just made the decision, we're not going to deal with that. The contraband issue in corrections, for example, it's terrible. Cell phones have been very prevalent in prisons for a long time, and there really wasn't a good way to combat it. And then we came along and took 80% of the market because they finally saw something that could actually solve the problem. One of the secretaries of corrections in the states that we're in, and we're in 40 to 50 states around the U.S., once said to me, he said, I didn't know I needed one of these things until I got it.
That's awesome.
And for us, that's the biggest compliment.